All right. We're back on trap. I'm looking forward to this. This will be good. All right, Zath, as penance for me sucking and not telling us to cast game 1 of this match, why don't you start us off here with the ELSR lineup?
All right. Well, ELSR won game 1, and with them is Triarch. That's Kuznetsov. Now, his talents don't proc in training room competitive environments, but of course, you do have the buff to preventative maintenance from that. So that's a good choice. Quincy saying, I can win this game with 2 fewer flags than everybody else. In a Shimakaze torpedo spec without unique upgrade, though. Whoa, that's kind of weird, actually, now that I look at that. He takes the torpedo slot 6, but nothing else.
Not the skill. Yeah, curious.
He wants Dazzle instead. Okay. There's a Marseille. That's Perseus with Henri doing Marseille things. Nanase in a secondary built Napoli, which we saw earlier today, which is fun. We have Ayasa Isa in a Stalingrad range, also saying, Quincy, I'll match you with that 2 fewer flags. And then we've got behind them an Ohio with Halsey or Doe and all the usual spotter or sniper things. And then there's a Christopher Colombo with unique upgrade. Rin in a Marseille.
That's
typical
everybody.
Marseille stuff. Is that everybody? I lost track.
That's everybody. Oh, there might be one more Marseille. Yeah, Luger's Marseille.
Yeah, and Rin is missing, by the way, Honoré or Abanu, so that's interesting. And then there's Luger, who also chose, I don't need those buffed skills. I don't care. All right, go.
All right, in the red, we have STONK. Cobra Z42 boldly charging into the B cap here. So we were having that conversation earlier about whether Z42 was viable in this format. We've got Shadow Wolf's Daring kind of playing off to his port side stern flank there, hanging out in the gap between A and B. Whole rest of the STONK team headed towards the top right corner of the map. Mr. Bean's Napoli swinging through the gap here, looking like he's going to head in towards the middle of B. He's running a secondary build. Shimakaze, that's Julio over here, going to be stepping, probably playing forward to this island, doing some spotting, might contribute to the decap in a moment. Full torpedo build there. Unique upgrade as well. Head of the column, Zulu's Napoli, playing all the way back on the 9 line. He is a secondary build. Backed up by Cake Man's St. Vincent. Fairly standard survivability. Tangerine's is Howden Liu, fancy captain with his improved focus fire and unique upgrade. Diving Harriers Napoli, again with the secondary and main battery range. All of that holding in the back, Zekel's Montana with a very much a survivability build, a little bit of quick scope action there with the turret traverse.
And that might come in handy as he's probably looking at the Stalingrad. He is. Quick cap for ELSR, of course, with a Delny. They can just eat themselves there. But take a look at A, Raptor. Nothing. And Quincy is in there, is just like sailing around like, where is everybody?
No, it's very clear that STONK has taken a page out of, what was it, the JFK book we saw on this map earlier. You know, they're going super heavy for this top right kind of J-hook push. I'll be curious to see what they get out of it. Julio is going to be wandering, interacting with these Delny torpedoes a little quicker than he might like. In fact, he's going to slow. Oh, they didn't quite have the range. Mr. Bean getting kicked in the teeth early, forced back around behind the island.
I'm not sure why he put his nose through that channel at the start, but
I don't know, but that's what he did. And very little board control at the moment for STONK. Down 30 points, falling behind because at the moment we've got a little bit of cap advantage working for ELSR.
I do like how STONK's Z42 though is keeping NSA spotted. And if you look at it, he's at the nearly extreme edge of his hydro range. So he's keeping him spotted, but not so close that he can't really evade if he needs to, if Nanase comes out or whatever, or something else.
Now the hydro's expiring, right? The hydro's going to be going out here in a few seconds, 15 more. As I think ELSR is discerning that there is just nothing opposing them on the south corner, from the south side of the map. This is a different tack than what we saw JFK take earlier, right? They put 3 ships down here, kind of, in this area to kind of hold the line and keep this from happening. And And Stonk taking a very different decision, and I suspect in the end they're going to regret that decision. Yeah. Stalingrad radar coming up now at the middle, in the middle of the board, looking for Cobra.
I gotta say, it's the issue with what Stonk is doing is if they allow ELSR to wrap around. Ooh, big hit there on the 42.
Cristoforo Colombo comes in, and just like that, Cobra's HP is gone. Yes, absolutely annihilated here.
Cobra was indeed taken.
one single radar is all it takes for the Z-42 to get hammered into oblivion.
Yeesh. Yeesh. So, well, Julio Guapo is gonna work his way into C at least, so they can try to, I don't know, get a cap and start taking up some points at least. But
well, it's going to be interesting to watch, right? Because ELSR is basically giving ground now at sea, realizing where the overwhelming majority of the firepower and the force is. They're like, okay, don't hang out, let them have it. It's fine. We've got a ship lead.
Yep.
But now, what I'm wondering, right? You've got all of this ELSR firepower right concentrated in the center of the board. Like, it's going to be almost impossible for Stonk to break into the B cap anytime soon, if ever.
Yep.
And that means I feel like we're going to be looking at a fairly static game, kind of like where you've kind of got this, what's going to end up with kind of, a line through the middle of the board where you've got ELSR and then Stonk trying to break their way in, and it's going to be tough.
Well, right now it looks like a check mark more than a line.
Yeah, but eventually they're going to get around to it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, ELSR looking very strong in this game. Remember, 100%. They're up 1, so it might be a 2-0 sweep for them.
Zulu getting dunked by the Ohio AP right there.
Caught that.
Smoke not available as he DCPs, but he's still lit. I'm waiting for the follow-up Ohio salvo. There has to be. Here it comes. It's like there has to be one coming soon. There we go. Napoli's armor held up better to that one.
Yeah. But Zulu's in a real bad spot because by pulling forward, he is now giving broadside to Nanase's Napoli.
Indeed.
And the Marseille, too. Here comes the Marseille salvo. Nope.
And now he basically, rather than try to reverse, he basically has to just push W and hope he doesn't get slapped out of existence.
Yeah, it's
but I think he's gonna. I was gonna say we both believe he's about to get slapped out of existence, and that's exactly what occurred.
Ooh, Mr. Bean takes a big hit in the Napoli as well.
Yep, it's a 2-ship lead for ELSR, but it's going to be more soon. Stonk really struggling. They pushed hard to get this corner of the map. Well, they've got it, but now they're kind of pinned into it with very, very few places to run.
Stalingrad does go down. That's Ayase. I believe Ayase is the caller for ELSR. At least it used to be.
He's got the CC camo on that ship, Zaf.
Does he?
Two more big kills for ELSR puts them up 3 ships. Feel like this game's going to be over in very, very soon.
Yes, absolutely. Although St. Vincent with a broadside on Ohio, not much.
Yeah, neither ship really taking serious damage there. Surprising.
I was looking for a white bar, guys. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
There's the white bar.
There it was. Cake Man just got dunked by what had to have been Marseille AP. Another big salvo coming in. Took like a.
I think that was.
Was it Napoli?
I think it was the Colombo.
No, it came. You think so? I thought it came in. It looked like a bunch of AP shells came in from his starboard side. I thought that was what it was. You're saying it was AP to the face? I mean, SAP to the face?
I think so.
Interesting.
But either way, he's hurt.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's turning into this salvo. That may be the end of him, and it is.
Wow.
They're going to lose to Nawe, I think, here in a moment. But in the end, it's really not going to do any. It's not going to make a difference. ELSR has pretty much got this in the bag at this stage. Stonk kind of herded themselves into this corner of the map, and the ELSR forces that swung through A did not slow down really all that long. And now they were just like, nope, You're going to have that corner of the map. We're just going to bottle you up there. No big deal.
Yep. Tangerine's now next one to get yeeted out, I think.
Yep, he'll be out here in a moment.
Shadow Wolf's daring. Whoa.
Smashed.
The enemy is about to win.
Agent Tangerine's smashed.
If I were to title this game, it would be Hulk Smash, because literally...
Yeah, there's a lot of smashing going on by the green here. Like, the green is smashing a lot of things.
Get the feeling ELSR has something to prove at this point.
I don't know if it's something to prove, but they certainly feels like they've got a bit of a playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. At least they certainly got that vibe to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're looking very good. We will see them tomorrow, continuing in the losers bracket.
Yep.
They might make their way to the final.
I say at some point, I think we're going to run into them again tomorrow in the losers bracket if they're going to keep looking this good.
Mm-hmm. Well, Diving Harrier will soon become a Sinking Harrier, and that will be the end of the game.
And that's that. Wow. That was definitive.
Done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically it's 2 and done, right? That was technically game 2.
Yeah. All right,
well,
let's go.
Solid win for the ELSR. There you go.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to set them as winner, and then I'm going to run to the other training room just in case.
They haven't even done map picks yet. I wouldn't be in a big rush. It literally just got marked as... Wait, it's marked as completed? What is happening here?
All right, let's find out, guys.
Apparently they marked bonks as like a forfeit or something.
They did.
They awarded bonks a forfeit.
Well,
Well, no more games today, boys. No more games today. What in the actual hell happened over there? How do you get that far in the event? Part of me wants to know, Zath, and part of me doesn't want to know. Part of me doesn't want to know. Like, that's just mind-blowing.
Yeah, I asked what's going on. I've been told. Long story. We'll just leave it at that. It's okay. Okay.
I'm staying out of it. So that's
Staying
it,
out of
guys.